Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El, and I got some news I got to share with you guys, some not so good news. But first off, let's start with the regular intro. As always, I start every video just letting people know about the mini-series and to keep those requests coming. So I do basically, aside from Nintendo and PC games and Xbox and sometimes PlayStation 4 games during the week, on Saturday night or Sunday night or both, I like to do some extra things. How to build videos, anything you guys want me to go over. So keep those requests coming. I wish I could do every video, but unfortunately, every topic, but unfortunately I'm self-funded here. I don't do any of that Patreon crap. That's why I'm honest. And this is why it's our channel. We're going to give each other information, whatever you guys want, whatever you guys need. Even if you happen to be around the New York area and you want me to advertise something of yours, it's free of charge. If I believe in the product, I will advertise, you guys, we can do like I did before, where I go one-on-one with a person outside and we do a video for everybody to know, because I like sharing absolutely just the truth. That's the reason I opened this channel in the first place. So we did 3 videos, so far 2 videos, but the third one's coming out. The first one, mini-series that is. The first one was how to build a gaming computer on the cheap, anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. I show you guys how to build it really cheap to be a gaming computer, to be a post-production computer, which you could do your film work and stuff like that, even visual effects and all that, really good computers, and a productivity computer to get your stuff done. So I showed you guys how to do it anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. I showed you guys how to do it for a little bit, I think a little bit over the $800 mark, and that mini series is already completed. The second one was how to build a cosplay helmet on the cheap, anywhere from about $700-800 to $1,500 or $1,300, whatever. I show you guys how to build it for 20 bucks. I did Star Killer, and I know you guys really liked it a lot, and I'm definitely going to come out with other type of cosplay stuff that I definitely will come out in, later mini-series down the line per your request. The third one, and I gave away a Mario that holds a Nintendo Switch that charges at the same time, so it's pretty cool. Hand painted by yours truly. The third one is going to be next month. I'm going to be filming the how to build a post-production / productivity desk on the cheap. Gaming desk on the cheap, anywhere from about $900 to $1,500. I'm going to show you guys how to build it for a little bit over $300 or a little bit over the $400 mark. So keep those requests coming. If it doesn't make it this time around for the next 3, just know that I'm going to put it on my board, and once it gets enough request, I will come out with that as a mini-series, so keep those requests coming. And I'm doing 2 prize giveaways, the Noob Saibot mask and the Scorpion mask, okay? So the first winner will get to choose between both of them. The second winner will get whatever's left. They're both great. It doesn't make a difference. Trust me, you'll be happy with both, unless you're fans or whatever of a certain character, but you'll really be happy and proud about it, believe me. And hand painted by yours truly. And as always, like I did what you guys requested, I opened up an Instagram, so it's Vortex_Cinema. Right there you're going to see of the new prizes I'm working on, some stuff I'm going to give away a little bit on in terms of what's coming out next and stuff like that, which I'm not going to make a video for because I don't want to waste your time. So you guys could just look at at these little snippets I'm going to put up and all these things. So it's going to be really cool. Remember, this is our channel, so if anything you guys want, just request it and we'll see what we can do, and we'll make it happen. So now we're going to go into the story right here. The main story of today is Nintendo Online. Okay, Nintendo Online is not doing well. They're not, and despite what anybody says, it really is not doing well. In fact, the investors meeting that they just had recently, really just said just that, where the president was basically speaking out about it. It's not doing well, and I'm going to read this to you right now. Basically, the president said in the investor meeting, it is critical that these members want to continue using the services for a long time rather than letting it expire, which is what most people are doing right now. And for that, we need to build relationships with consumers and enrich the content. With this in mind, we are currently planning ways to boost the appeal of the service on a yearly basis. We will announce more details as soon as we are ready. Then he says, as was mentioned in the presentation, Nintendo Switch Online is a way to leverage Nintendo accounts to build long-term relationships with consumers. As such, it is very important to our future business, and we are giving it our all. Now, first off, you guys remember when I spoke very heavily about the Virtual Console, how stupid Nintendo was for just giving that up, where Sega is milking it for all it's worth. Sega is the smart one right now, Nintendo is the stupid one. So they did it online. First off, they promised people saves. In the beginning, when people bought it, nobody said it was going to cost money. Okay, so out of principle, people are not giving a damn. In fact, they're very vocal about it, about Nintendo Online. So already you have these kind of people who I agree with. Like, you know, they don't want to do a subscription and then lose their saves when they're not paying for a subscription when Nintendo promised that we were going to get saves. And they're being very shady and clever about the way they did it, too, because they didn't say, well, and, you know, when you'll ask them, they'll be like, well, we never said it was free. Well, you never said it was going to cost money either, you know. So people thought that they were being tricked, and really that's really what it is. So you have those kind of people that don't want to do it. Another side of people are people like me who got Nintendo Online and kind of freaking hated it. Didn't want to pay for a yearly subscription. Yes, it's cheap, but what does it have to offer? I mean, really, like, I'd rather just do a month and just not care. I don't do it for the saves. I really don't care, you know, whatever. If the save is gone, it's gone. I go through games like water because I do reviews, and I also, you know, beat the hell out of them on the train. Every time when I'm on the train, I'm playing these games. I beat Zelda so quick. It's like Breath of the Wild. So I mean, it's like, you know, I go through these games really, really quick. But I love Nintendo. I love Nintendo Switch. But their online just sucks. I mean, we got to admit that. I mean, this is the reality. Fanboy or not. I'm a big fan of Nintendo. I'm not that fanboy that forgives all of their shortcomings. It's just crap. I mean, all they have is Nintendo games, and really, you could play those on your telephone. You know, you could play it on your cell phone. You could play these games on your computer on emulation. You could. I have a Nintendo Classic. I already played on that. I don't care about playing it on the portable. Super Nintendo either. I really don't care because you could do the same. If they want to win people over, they got to start coming out with Nintendo 64 games, and I understand why they're not doing it, because they want to push their Nintendo 64 Classic soon when they're going to give it another try or whatever. I think they have to have GameCube games. I mean, come on, y'all. You took it from the you know, the PlayStation Vita when they had the PS store, whatever, you know, the store where they're streaming the games, right? So they streamed it, which I think is stupid. Like, I would have loved to buy those games, but whatever. Vita was Sony was stupid for you know, betraying all of us Vita fans. Tossing on, you know, coming out with a few games and just ditching the project altogether. So I'm not, you know, complimenting Sony, but Sony had that at least sort of, they were going the right direction, and you guys took it from Sony and said, okay, you know, we're going to come out with our version like that, but instead of streaming, we're going to have you download it. But in reality, like, if you don't have the membership, we're going to close it off. But the thing is, Sony offered on the Vita, you could play PlayStation 3 games. If you guys had a way to emulate the Wii U. Now, I know you're porting pretty much every game from the Wii U to the Switch and selling it for $60. God knows why. You know how I'm against that, but whatever. The thing is, you're not coming out with any GameCube games. You're not coming out with any type of games that are a little bit more modern, that looks good to the eye. You're coming out with retro games, which, okay, they're great. I've already been there, done that. I played it on my on emulation. I played it on my cell phone. I played it on every little thing you could possibly play it on. What the hell is the point of that? I own these games too. So I own these games. I have the Nintendo here. So it's like, what's the point? I mean, you know, and a lot of the people from the new generation can't stand retro games. I know so many. I work with, I volunteer in Catholic Charities, and same exact thing. All of the kids there, they're like, nah, the game looks like crap. They're playing the modern games, you know, even they're playing the ports. Paying $60, only God knows why. But the thing is that is what they have. But they don't really have anything to make me say it, or make anyone say, you know what, we want to be a member of this Nintendo Online. You know, we want to go on there. Also, some of their, you know, the games that are, the saves that are enabled to save your saves, not all games even, you know, have that implemented. So it's like, nothing is 100%, and they're saying, well, we're going to work on our third party. We're going to, you know, he's saying, we're going to try to boost things up. Boost what? Fix what you have. And the thing that I don't understand is, Nintendo, seems to look at all the examples of everything. Now, don't get me wrong, other consoles do the same. Like people copied the Wii and started getting, the Xbox and PlayStation with those stupid wands. They were trying to mimic the Wii. So everybody takes information from one another. But they're looking at all these companies and they're seeing what works, what doesn't. Why doesn't Nintendo just see that? I can't understand why Nintendo is not thinking twice before doing these actions. And I mean, when you terminated a big, I would say a business opportunity when you got rid of the virtual console. So if nobody cared about buying Nintendo games, but they would buy it if they wanted something to save $8, $10, you would have had that. But now you're focusing on your Nintendo Online, which, by the way, you gave free to everybody for a limited time, and then, whatever. But you're offering nothing. Nintendo Online is probably the worst online experience I've ever had. I mean, we're talking about I had dropped games that had just dropped me off. I had, all kinds of issues. But even the saves weren't implemented on all the games. But it's also, they offer nothing. They really offer you nothing. So a lot of people are like, well, they're cheap. Well, they're cheap because even the cheap price for it, which is cheap, I wouldn't want to pay for crap. They don't offer you anything that you're going to put money behind it. What would have been cool is if they offered, like, okay, you're going to get big discounts on the games. Like, I'm talking big discounts. Huge ones on, like they have sale, like on the Nintendo eShop. You have, like, that thing where it says games on sale or whatever. Have a special thing that says even more on sale, like the Vita had. And you had games that cost usually $40, and they marketed it at $5 or $10, if you guys remember what I'm talking about, for people who are members. This is stupid. Like, they're not offering anything, and people are saying, well, they're charging cheap. Well, they're charging cheap because they're not offering anything. Even my online experience was so horrible. That's why I do it month to month. Like, if I feel like it, I'll pay for a month just to play the game with a couple people or whatever, and then I'm done. And that's exactly what many people are doing. They're literally saying that. They're just doing it month by month, but they're not investing in the year subscription because nobody wants to invest that kind of, any type of money when they could save it and buy another game. Why, what's the point of that? And, the online experience is really crap on Nintendo. I mean, that's how it was for me, at least. I know a lot of people that I spoke to said the same exact thing. Maybe in your areas it's a little bit different. I don't know. But, again, what are they offering besides online play? Okay, they're offering nothing. And I think Nintendo was very stupid for even doing it online to charge people money for it. They should have had it for free. And they should have had a virtual console for everything else. They should have had it for free. People would have loved the Nintendo Switch and jumped aboard. I know many people that are so sick of their subscription services from their consoles, and it wasn't doing that well, that they're just, on this thing, they're not going to care. It just doesn't make, especially when they did a survey and they said most people with the Nintendo Switch have it on a portable, especially in Japan. They use it portable. So anywhere you don't have Wi-Fi or any kind of connection, what are you going to do? I mean, that's where it comes down to. I think it should have been free, and they should have had a virtual console that does everything else. The saves should have been free. A lot of people feel screwed from that. Already people who have the launch date systems, who brick their systems because it's a launch date piece of, they released a piece of crap that had open doors, and they released the update, which pretty much bricked so many systems. Even people are reporting even on the, regular chargers. So it's not even on the wrong chargers. So, this is like getting screwed from all around. And, Nintendo, I really love you, but some of your decisions are just so stupid. It just doesn't make sense. And, you want to boost it? Great. Come out with Nintendo 64 games, but most important, come out with GameCube games. Okay? Come out with GameCube games. You can do GameCube. Come out with those kind of games. I bet you people would freaking love it. And again, Virtual Console is the way to go. Come out with a Wii game. Wii games would be awesome on the Switch. I am still waiting for you guys to release another Punch-Out game. How awesome to have Wii Punch-Out on the go. I mean, they have so many good games on the Nintendo Wii. Why not release Wii games? I just don't get it. I hope you guys hear this. I doubt you will. But I hope you guys hear it in Nintendo and actually change it. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, guys? I want to know what you guys think down below. That I'm not just speaking out of my butt here. How's your online experience? And also, Is it worth it? Is Nintendo giving you what you wanted out of the online package? Because I sure as hell don't think so, and a lot of people share my opinion on that. I'm wondering what you guys think. Maybe I'm speaking out of my butt here. Again, this is the People's Channel here. You know, it is what it is. It's an independent channel. I'm giving you the absolute truth. I'd like to know, this is our channel, I'd like to know what you guys have to think about it, what you think about it. Definitely like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell button. It'll help this channel out a lot. Have a good one, y'all. Man, it's just, it irritates me. Sorry, have a good one, y'all. Take care, bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, you know, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.